Hey everyone, it's Matty. I'm here with a new video, and the other day was Memorial Day, so there was a lot of veterans and civilians coming in to get tattooed. Most of them were just getting memorial pieces or getting patriotic tattoos. This gave me a good idea for a video to talk about military tattoos and talk a little bit about the history behind these tattoos, and also talk about what some of these iconic tattoos that we've seen for over 60 years mean. Tattoos throughout history have always been used for religious purposes, to gain magical powers, or to show experiences. Tribal people worldwide would modify their bodies with patriotic symbols and sentiments. Body modifications for a warrior have been a staple for establishing the status or the reputation of the warrior. In Western cultures, tattooing has its roots in the Roman Empire. Troops in the Roman Empire would have a series of dots tattooed on them. This marking was to show what specific regiment or their membership to a specific unit. There were also warriors in the British Isles, and these were the Picty people of Caledonia, which is now Scotland. They've been known to be called the Painted People because of the spiral motifs that they adorn their bodies with, which these days we recognize more as Celtic knotwork. The Maori people in New Zealand had specific designs and specific placements for their tattoos. This design told the warrior's ancestry and their status within the community. Throughout Turkey, Malta, and France, soldiers and sailors had tattoos. The sweep of Christianity and the Pope of 787 AD, who outlawed tattooing, restricted tattoos anywhere under the church's control. In the 18th century, Captain James Cook's adventures to the east brought back the fascination of tattoos. All the sailors returned home with markings of their travels and memories of their travels. In 1846, a German immigrant named Martin Hildebrandt was believed to have opened the first tattoo shop in New York. The popularity of tattooing in port towns in the U.S. made tattooing good business. In 1918, August Coleman, or Cap as he was known by all of his clients, opened up a shop in Norfolk, Virginia. This sparked artists like Franklin Paul Rogers and Norman Keith Collins, aka Sailor Jerry, to make a good living off of tattooing sailors. The iconic Marine and Navy tattoos that you see today are from Sailor Jerry's time. The first one we're going to talk about is swallows. These indicated that the sailor had sailed at least 5,000 nautical miles. The superstition behind them is that swallows always return home because of their migration pattern. The second superstition is that the bird carries the sailor's soul to heaven. The next one is anchors. Even today, anchors are still used for the same meaning, and that is things that is your anchor in life, such as family, or mom, relationships, the Navy, so on and so forth. It's basically what keeps you steady and grounded. The next one is sharks. This one is more about the wearer that will signify what the tattoo means, but it also means the things to overcome when you're on the voyage. Death tattoos, like death before dishonor. A lot of the servicemen had to deal with death. Death was around them all the time, so they got tattoos of death to show that they weren't afraid of it, or that death is inevitable, so there's no point in worrying about it. Then you have another one that is iconic, and that is the Marine Corps Bulldog, and that's the Devil Dog. Snakes represented potency and power. The superstition behind this tattoo was that it would ward off evil and ward off misfortune. This is one that a lot of people have seen, and that is the panther crawling up the arm. This one symbolizes prowess and virility. The Lucky 13 tattoo, which is something we see almost twice a year for the Friday the 13th. Basically, these tattoos were to ward off bad luck. The tattoo was also sort of a joke when it came to bad luck, for some people didn't believe in it, but they got the tattoo just in case. The next one is the eagle tattoos. This obviously symbolizing America. This one also is for strength and intelligence. Basically a country that has courage and stands for its convictions. Pin-up tattoos were done because sailors would go on long voyages and that would be the only female figure that they would see. So definitely not getting into that one, you can use your own imagination. Ship tattoos were not just where sailors went to work, but it also meant adventure. The nautical star The nautical star meant the North Star, which is what most seafarers navigate by. This basically made sure that the sailor made it home, and the other symbolism was to keep the sailor on a straight path. The pig and rooster tattoo was normally done on the feet. Pigs and roosters were in wooden crates on the ship. In a shipwreck, these lightweight wooden cages became flotation devices. The shellback turtle. Once a sailor has made it across the equator, the shellback turtle basically shows experience. So the more turtles that the sailor has, the more experience that they have. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope it was informative. I hope now you guys know some of the meanings behind some of these iconic military tattoos. Until the next video, thanks for watching, and thanks for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to see my next video. See you guys later.